What's up, everyone? Drew, aka Catching Rockets here. I hope y'all are having a good weekend. Excuse me. So right now, Shorty's on vacation. He's in Colombia, and whatchamacallit? Oh my gosh. Sorry. I just read a message in Discord and completely lost my train of thought. But so Shorty's in Discord. Shorty's in Discord. Shorty's in Colombia on vacation. So I'm going to be trying to do, normally I'll do like my options and chart spy live as a separate video. And then Shorty will do like his market analysis on ES. Today will be a little bit different since Shorty is not going to be doing market analysis while he's on vacation. I'm going to look at ES and then also look at, or basically go through everything that we normally go through. So this video might be a little bit longer, but also with that said, I'm going to be cranking. Like I'm going to go really fast. I'm going to go faster than I normally do. Probably not going to be going through too many questions, but we'll get it done. So first we'll start with the only option setup I see for tomorrow, or at least that meet my criteria, JP Morgan. I'm looking for puts below 240 and 55 cents. I'll grab puts. First trim 239.60. Not quite a dollar move, which is generally kind of what I look for as a minimum, but I can't ignore levels. So still, since it's so close, I was willing to share this one. My next level, I don't love how close it is to the level above, but it is what it is. Again, I can't ignore levels. We've got some pretty key support resistance levels right here. And actually, I need to change this now that I look at it. This will be 239.05 for our second trim. From there, we get a pretty decent sized move down, 237.60. This is really like the main move that I'm looking for, down to here. From there, looking for 236.55, and there I would actually be closing my puts. If I were to estimate, but again, I'm giving you guys like really key levels, but I think they're targeting somewhere around here to the downside. I want to get out into strength, close my position, take my profits, run, and everybody else can have from here to here and take it if they get it, I guess. So that's what I'm watching for as far as options. From there, we'll go ahead and chart ES. And if we look, if we look at ES, I need to delete whatever this is here. Fixed range volume profile. So if, right here, we're looking at the ESM contract. And if we look now, here price is trading at, if I turn regular trading or extended trading hours on, we're trading at 5,720. And the ES1 contract is also at 5,720. So if you feel so inclined, you can switch back, or you can also just grab these levels and copy and paste them over into your ESM contract if you wanted to. I think just for argument's sake, I'm going to chart on ES1. These levels will be exactly the same for ESM. Let's see. I need to do PVP. Oops, I love it when I do that. I need monthlies, and I need to be on a 4-hour chart because I need February's levels. I guess I also need January. December, November. Um, why is this all off? That's weird that my October levels are like slightly off. I want to see something really quick. We can draw SIGs. Let me see. On our monthly levels. So if you have your third SIGs on your monthlies, I'm going to delete this really quick. We're so far below that like I don't want to chart first SIG, second SIG, whatever. But if we look on Friday, this is basically right where we came to and then rejected from and sold back off is our third SIGs on the monthly. Okay. So I have my September levels, which is probably the most important right now as far as my monthly levels are concerned, because price is trading inside of September's value area. We bounced basically right off the September value area low. And we kind of rejected from the September POC. September value area high is up here. I'm not going to chart all of these right now just because price is not even up here. But eventually, if price comes back up to here, I want to make sure, I have February, January levels, so on and so forth. My November value area low is basically my October value area high. But for now, I'm good with just my September levels on the chart. So from there, we go to 65 minutes. We're going to look at our weekly levels. I should add for the record, guys, I am freaking exhausted. I don't know what hit me, but like, I ended up making a third cup of coffee for the day that I have sitting next to me right now. All right, so previous week value area low. Five, 6, 5, 7. And actually that's slightly off, sorry. Previous week VPOC 5670. Previous week value area low 56 and 75 cents. And our previous week value area high is going to be 5716.25. From here, 30-minute chart. Going to look at my session volume profile and get my previous day levels from here. Actually, I was thinking earlier, like, why am I feeling so exhausted? And I think it's because I'm having anxiety about doing this class. And that might sound crazy to some people, but if you know Shorty, if you trade with Shorty, if you watch Shorty, if you watch him chart, that's a huge, some huge shoes to fill. And You know, like Shorty, if he was here, he'd probably say like, "Oh, I trust Rockets. I would trade off of his levels," but I don't feel like I'm anywhere near his level in trading, and so I think I'm feeling tired, just like the, I guess, anxiety. I don't feel anxious, but knowing that I'm going to be doing this class with you guys and feeling like I just have such massive shoes to fill. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that where you're like doing something that you don't really want to, and then your body just wants to shut down and you feel exhausted. I think that's where I'm at right now. All right, so there's my daily settings. TPO, we're going to go to regular trading hours. And then we'll do this correctly for Shorty. This should be 4. Alrighty. And basically with that, instead of having a poor low at the bottom here, we now have single prints with the correct tick size. At the top up here, we're going to have, excuse me, excuse me, a spike. I'm going to turn off TPO to find my spike base, as it is way, I have to change the opacity of my stuff. Okay. So with that, let me hide all of my drawings. Let's zoom out. So if we look at daily candles, you know, just like we have on SPY, there's a massive bear flag here. Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to do this the right way. It's gonna drive me crazy. All right, so if we do that, I feel like I talk about this quite a bit. I don't trade chart patterns, but basically I am aware when they're showing up on my chart. And so right now, ES and SPY, we have this massive bear pennant. Based on this bear pennant, our price target, if this breaks, would be right here. And actually right now, we talked about this in the class today. This is our golden pocket. And we actually, I mean, they peaked above it just barely. But this is generally an area where you see reversals. And on Wednesday, they rejected from here and started trying to sell off. They came very close to breaking the bottom of this bear flag or bear pennant. If they do this, this would probably be their target, 53.30 and 75 cents. If we break above the 50% retracement, this turns into like a bullish scenario where this bear pennant would no longer be valid, and we're looking more at a bullish scenario. We're still pretty far away from that. And on shorter time frames, I think I recognized an area where things look fairly bullish. But I'm going to just leave this level on and turn all of my stuff back on. I don't know if there's a quicker way to do this, but oh, I don't need VWAP. And then also, this is interesting. So we've had decreasing selling, or sorry, wrong word, decreasing volume since March 25th. Or sorry, March 4th. I apologize. And when we have decreasing volume, you generally are watching for a reversal to happen, right? And we got a reversal on the 13th of March and started making a move, retracing back up. The day after, we did have a slight increase in volume. But ever since then, we've just had decreasing volume day over day, which basically, as we're pushing up, that generally indicates that we're going to reverse and head back down. So just kind of doing like a larger time frame analysis here. Let's hide these candles again. Turn off whatever indicator is on because I can't see. TPO's on? What in the world is on? Oh, this. There we go. And this looks like a pin bar hammer candle, which is generally bullish, right? This is stopping volume. Ugh, I hate it when that happens. Stopping volume, where they might be reversing and heading back up, and stopping volume with less volume than the day before, right? So Wednesday we kind of hit the top, and even since Wednesday we've had decreasing volume, where today they might be trying to, or Monday I should say, they might be trying to reverse it and take it higher. So we're at kind of like a pretty key level. I know as soon as I click this, all of my drawings are going to pop back up on my screen. But right here, trying to figure out what this level is. It's basically our spike. And I did not plan this. I mean, if we were, if I was paying attention, I would have noticed that this was the top of the spike before I drew this, but I wasn't. I was looking to the left and looking at where we have support turning to resistance, right? And so for me, I don't even need this line anymore because it's my spike. But if we're able to clear this, then things become bullish, right? And so we talk about spikes and the spike base pretty often on the channel. As long as if we open above, then we're in a very bullish scenario. If we open between the spike and the spike base, we're slightly bullish. And if we open below the spike base, it's a bearish scenario. So for me right now, as long as they're able to open it, up in here, things get bullish. And then really for me to really start, thinking bullish scenario, we need to clear like this October value area high, or sorry, value area low. I mean, technically, just even getting above like 5,770 turns things slightly more bullish. But we've really got to get over that, and preferably over October value area low, to start thinking that we're in like a like a good solid uptrend. As of right now, things are pretty iffy. When we zoom out to the daily candles, we do have like a bullish hammer, like reversal candle, that looks like they might be trying to get price higher. And then for me to start thinking bearish again, and I'm talking like on the larger time frame kind of thing, I need to get below these July and August POCs. As you can see, these are going to be a pretty strong level, where when we were below it, it was acting as resistance, and now that we're above it, it might start acting as support. So for things to turn slightly bearish, we need to clear below July/August POC. For tomorrow, well, for people in Shorty's Discord, and when I say tomorrow, I mean Monday. I keep saying that. We usually do this on Sunday, but tomorrow I'm going to go look at. Nora, you're funny. Can we look at Palantir? Why? We normally do this on Sunday, so I'm so in the habit of saying for tomorrow, but that's not the case today. But for Monday, like always, I'll be trading live in Shorty's Discord. As long as we open above our spike, and even better, open above, get a retest, watch for a reaction, go long. If we open between, if we do one of these, we just have to be careful of like the peak above and fail. But we've got some pretty stacked, like we've got stacked levels here, and we have stacked levels at the bottom as well. Let me see. I want to look at our news really quickly and just see what we have going on. Oh, this is last week. Wow. I mean, this makes a ton of sense. We have a lot of news. All of this, like, during pre-market, even flash manufacturing and flash service PMI pre-market, all of this is going to it's going to cause like massive moves. Pre-market, and then after the market opens, we have government Bailey speaking, which could give us some pretty significant moves. So tomorrow, or Monday, sorry, is a pretty stacked day. It looks like it's going to be pretty news driven. And I would not be terribly surprised. I think this is better to talk about. If we gap above or gap below, ideally they give us a retest and we can play it up to September POC. If we gap below our single prints and they give us a retest, then we can start playing this down. I wouldn't be too terribly worried about the July POC, I don't think. Actually, I take that back. It looks like recently July's been stronger than August. So you would want to consider trimming here and taking your 12 points. Lose that, then we have to contend with our August POC and lose that. And then I would probably start targeting this here, 508-ish. Or sorry, 608. And then off the top of my head, I want to say 603 is a level. That's 91, 99. Yeah, like 603.75. Watch for them to bring price to here. And if they do, this could potentially be a good spot for a reversal. If we don't get a reversal at 603.75, then I would start getting interested in like 591-ish to about 595.75-ish. Just in case the news starts, creates like a falling knife, just don't try to be the one catching a falling knife. Okay. But I don't know why, but the most likely scenario for me is either gapping above the spike, and then at which point we would want to get some kind of a retest and go long from there, or potentially gap below our single prints, retest it, and go short from there. If we happen to be looking like we're going to have a typical day, then things get a lot easier. Watch single prints. The only thing is I don't like is like these levels. It's like 4 points from here to here. 6 points from there to there. 7 points from there to there. Like, yeah, I'm not even going to say watch for calls here. I feel more comfortable calling out stuff live if we're trading in here. It could be fairly choppy. But if we do something like this, then that's our 80% rule. And obviously, we're good watching for longs. Don't like the 80% rule from above because we've got so many levels that are in the way. Whereas this, I'm good, taking MES or whatever and trimming at key levels and then just closing at the previous day value area high. That's what I've got. For SPY, I don't do this because I don't mess with my chart live on SPY, but I'm going to be trading this on Monday, so I'm going to get rid of these arrows. We'll call this stuff out live, Shorty's Discord. And then for people in other Discords that like to trade SPY, let's go ahead and chart that up. All right, let's start by deleting some stuff.
Mm-hmm. Can I ask you a question? Is this just a part of the salmon, or is it like mold?
No, it's part of the salmon.
Okay, because it's usually like the brown part's a lot smaller than that usually. No?
Can be a lot bigger than that.
Oh.
It's perfectly fine, tastes the same.
Just cut it off?
No, we can eat it.
Isn't it salty?
Okay.
You
can cut it off if you want to, but you don't need to. Alrighty. So I don't even need to turn on TPO. We already know, based on ES, like SPY will be the same. This is going to be spike, our spike base at the L period. And then here we have single prints at the bottom. We need to do, excuse me, weekly levels, 65-minute for our previous week. So for SPY, I'll post a screenshot in Keenan's. So the analysis really doesn't change when we're looking at... wait, what is that? This isn't single prints. Oh, I guess it is because it's 2 different days. Okay. The analysis doesn't change very much. If we zoom out on SPY without all of the drawings and everything, we literally have the exact same bear flag, right? Something like this. Oops, wrong drawing tool. So bear pennant, they might, keep squeezing this tighter and tighter and then send it. If we draw our fibs, our first target is 532.43. And this is based off of, we had a different target, and that's because before the flagpole ended here, I want to say. Boy, it's hard to get that. Oops. I don't know why this isn't lining up, but it was here. Or maybe I deleted it. I don't know. But yeah, this is our new target down here. 532.43 cents. We talked about this on ES. We're basically we were in the golden pocket here. They need to come back up to it again. So we're bouncing off the bottom of the flag here, come back to here. We'll be looking to grab puts or get short. If they break this, then we're targeting 532.43, but obviously it will take time to get down there. It's not going to be like a one single day trade. So that's our big picture. Oh, I want to put the fibs back on. Sorry. If we also look at our fibs again, we would need to break over 581.60 to invalidate this bear flag. Getting over 576 and 98 cents, things start to get more bullish for me. Um, but even right now, let me see. Yeah, actually, this is a good spot. 576.98, things start to turn bullish, breaking this 50% fib. We get more bullish at 581 and 50 cents. And if we break over 585 and 20 cents, then we're going to be going to the top of this at 610-ish. We get really bullish if this happens. Okay. So that is the bigger picture. Our volume should be similar to ES. Same thing, kind of, where we've had decreasing volume since the 4th of March. And then right now, this candle looks very different to ES, where we had a bullish hammer, a reversal candle, and this one's looking pretty indifferent. We've got basically equal wick on the top and the bottom, but we do have increasing volume on a green day. Looks like they're wanting to send this higher. All right, session volume profile, 30-minute. And then we'll move forward our levels. For me, I kind of have to combine this. They're just way too close, and there's just not room. This is my previous day value high, and also my spike. Previous day value area low. And our POC. I am really just not looking forward to trading Monday right now, based on all of the congestion we have on the chart, like through here, and then all of the congestion we have on the chart through here. Ideally for tomorrow, if we either gap up or open below our spike, break above or open above, get a retest, we can look at calls. Our first target would be the previous week value area high. Small chance, basically, if we're able to break this, that then we might be able to push up to the single prints. Down here, I'm not really interested in trading. In here, I mean, we do have the massive level, which is our 2024 value area high. But so far, like here, they respected it. Here, we kind of just slice through, slice through, slice through, slice through. And also, if you notice here, we have a poor low, right? If you attended the class today. So the poor low, generally, they're going to want to bring price lower if they do come here. And there's a chance that we could retest the single prints and then go from there. So I would be interested in calls down here. if they give it to us. I think, though, based on what I'm seeing, tomorrow is going to be a pretty tricky day to trade. I mean, Monday is going to be a pretty tricky day to trade. Breaking above the August POC, retesting, I would be interested in calls. Yeah, previous day POC could give us issues, so not a bad place to take profits. All in all, though, I just feel like way more comfortable calling stuff out live where we have so much congestion in so many areas on the chart. For puts, losing August value high, retesting, we could play down to the spike base. None of these are massive moves, like a point and a half. Or most of them, I think, are like a point and a half. I'm just going to say I'll do my best to call stuff out Monday in Keenan's. But I'm not really loving anything. My favorite would be getting in long or getting in calls here. This would be nice as well if we're able to break over this 566.70 level, and specifically like get a retest. I think I'm going to go with that for what I'm watching for tomorrow. Touch the bottom of the bracket it just broke out of. Let me try to figure out what you're talking about. Maybe this. This is where we've been kind of bracketed. But let me know what you're talking about. Unless you're talking about this, we're up here where we were trading for like 119 days or whatever it was. Anyway, I think this is our best case for tomorrow. Oh, I mean, yeah, if we come up, we talked about that when we were looking at the bigger picture, right? If we get a rejection from here, that's good. If we break through this, it's very bullish. But again, up to about 610, 612-ish. But yeah, this would be a good setup if they give us a rejection here. Okay. Intel's looking good. I think the last time we were talking about it, we were right here or right down here. And I said it was a buy in this range, and then we gapped. And we're looking good. We got, 2640, sold off a little bit. We're still expecting it to go a lot higher. Okay. All right. Sorry. So this week, It's going to be a little bit different with Shorty gone. We're going to be doing market update and option setups and live charting SPY, all basically in one video like we just did right now. I don't know how many days I'll be able to do all of the above, but definitely Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday we'll do all three. Well, I don't know about options, but we'll definitely go over SPY and we'll definitely go over ES. Thursday I'm probably going to have to just do SPY. And then I'm not sure when Shorty's coming back, but over the weekend, like probably on Sunday, we'll go ahead and chart up ES and SPY on Sunday, and also look for option setups. Okay. With that said, as long as there's no questions, let me post this really quick. I should say watch for puts here. If they give this to us for whatever reason. With all of the news, this is definitely possible. All right. Let me post this in Keenan's really quick. And I always just kind of do this live. That way, if people have questions, they have a chance to ask them. All right. And I guess that's going to do it for this video. So again, for people in Shorty's Discord, I'll be live Monday. And we'll see what kind of trouble we can get into. For people in Keenan's, I will do my best to try to type out what I'm seeing and share with you guys as well. Almighty Beardman, you don't want to fill the gap down, or are you talking about Intel? I would like for SPY to absolutely shite the bed, but that's me. Yeah. Like SPY has a nice gap here it can fill. That would make me happy. We have a nice gap here that needs to be filled. That would make me happy. This would make me happy. This would make me even happier. This would make me super ooper duper happy. Anyway, you get the idea. This too. Realistically, at least for me, maybe not for some people, I'd like to see us getting down here somewhere. I need to go out on a higher time frame. This would be nice. This would be great. I would definitely close my entire short position here. I would also consider closing my entire short position there, actually. Actually, if I'm being honest with myself, I would probably close my entire position right there. But I would be trimming here. And probably all out like 380, 381. So that's me. All right. I always kind of ask myself like what I'm doing when I'm trying to zoom out and get this recentered, because like I'll have writing way over here and it's kind of hard to get everything back on the screen. I get it. Almighty Beardman, I'm on board with that. Let's have Intel go to $75 and let's have Spy go to 380. Fair? All right, everybody. As always, big thanks to all the subscribers. Extra big thanks to the friends of the stream. Extra big thanks to everybody that donated today. Really appreciate it. And also I'm trying to think of the word, like bought the friends subscriptions for other people. Very much appreciated. If you're new here, we basically will do what I just did right now, which is analyze what we're expecting for the next day on Spy, and also like 3 times a week we'll go over ES. And then once or twice a month we'll do classes teaching how to trade. We did one today. If you missed it, definitely make sure you go and check it out. I think it was a pretty good one in my opinion. And yeah, I'll just say like it's a no BS, no frills YouTube channel. These videos are always going to be live. They're never going to be polished and like edited to where things are clean and perfect and beautiful. That's not what I'm about. I'm not trying to become a professional YouTuber. I am a respiratory therapist and also a day trader that's just trying to share my analysis of the market and hopefully help people learn how to become better traders. But my goal is not to be, like some YouTuber with 500,000 or 1 million subscribers. I think that's kind of impossible to do actually nowadays for trading channels. That kind of went away with like COVID, all the influencers that popped up and started promoting crazy ass dollar stocks or whatever else, Neo, Palantir. I don't even know what else. Promoted a bunch of crazy stuff. Back then you could get 500,000 subscribers as, like talking about stocks and investing. I don't know that that's possible today. I could be wrong. But really it doesn't matter. That's not what I'm even worried about. I'm not going to name who this is, but somebody basically, like, if they want to out themselves, I'll let them do that. I'm not going to name them because I don't have their permission to do that. But somebody from YouTube or somebody from one of the Discords actually came over to my house today. I think it's the first time. I could be wrong on this, but I think, oh yeah, I'm wrong. It's not the first time I've met somebody through trading, but it's one of the very few times that I've met somebody through trading. And they came over and hung out for actually quite a while. And my point was, I kind of forgot my point, but I know it was something along the lines of, I'm pretty sure that person saw like genuinely who I am as a person. And that the stuff that I talk about like being more positive, being more loving, being more giving, that none of that is fake. I don't want to speak for them, but I'm pretty sure that they saw that today. I could be wrong. And if I am wrong, that's okay. But really, that's just what the YouTube is about, is trying to give back and help other people and help people get better. It's not about becoming some massive YouTube channel. If that's what I was doing, then I would just start making the video names like next stock going up 1,000%, blah blah blah, whatever. And I would have my hands on my cheeks with my mouth wide open, doing some weird stuff in the thumbnail. But that's just not who I am as a person, and that's not the goal of the channel. The goal of the channel is really like, if I can just help one person, I would be happy. If I can help 50, I'll be even happier. If I can help a few hundred, I'll be even happier. And the more and more people that we can help, the better. And that's really just what it's about. So with that said, as always, much love, much respect to everybody. If you're new to the channel and you like the content, I would love if you hit that subscribe button. If you don't like the content, then best of luck finding somebody teaching trading that does provide some information that you like. So with that said, much love, everybody, much respect, peace out, and we will see you on Monday. Bye.